In the stillness of the village bathed by the full moon, Ilara's silver crescent birthmark softly glowed, its light pulsing gently with the lunar glow. Her piercing green eyes reflected the moonlight as she traced the familiar mark on her skin. Mira settled by the garden gate on a crisp spring morning, her pencil dancing across the pages of her sketchbook. The flowers she observed defied expectations, blooming vibrantly despite the lingering cold air and scattered frost. Theo arrived quietly, carrying a basket heavy with fresh herbs. He remarked on the strange weather that had perplexed local farmers, their crops uncertain under the unpredictable shifts. Perched gracefully atop the garden wall, Luna's amber eyes followed a gentle breeze that stirred the petals of the mysterious blossoms. The cat's watchful gaze seemed to pierce the quiet tension that filled the air. While exploring near the old wooden bench, Mira's fingers brushed against something cool and metallic half buried in the soil. Pulling it free, she revealed a small brass key, its surface worn but intriguing sparks of curiosity ignited within her. A soft ticking broke the silence from the old garden clock, usually still and silent. Its hands spun backward briefly before settling, as if mocking the steady march of time itself. Theo leaned closer, his voice low as he suggested the garden held secrets from ages past. Memories of childhood tales surfaced, stories of hidden magic and forgotten guardians whispered through the village. Inspired, Mira approached a locked gate deeper within the garden, the brass key heavy in her palm. She fit it gently into the lock, anticipation buzzing beneath her skin. The key turned smoothly, the gate creaking open to unveil a hidden path lined with glowing autumn leaves that shimmered despite the season's early spring chill. They proceeded cautiously along the path, surrounded by softly glowing plants that seemed impossibly out of place. An eerie quiet settled around them, broken only by Luna's confident stride ahead, familiar as if she belonged there. Mira's pencil captured the surreal landscape's shifting hues, her eyes flickering between the strange flora and Luna's purposeful movements. The garden's mysteries deepened with every step. Suddenly, the scene transformed into a vibrant summer meadow bathed in golden light. Buzzing insects flitted amidst tall grasses, the warmth a sharp contrast to the earlier chill. An uneasy feeling washed over Theo as the seasons melded unnaturally, time bending and folding beyond familiar rules. His gaze darted nervously through the shifting environment, sensing an unseen force at play. They stumbled upon a weathered journal resting beneath a tree, its pages filled with faded ink narrating a garden that cycled through secret seasons of its own design. Mira read aloud the chilling passage describing the garden's heart as a source of power, capable of restoring or unraveling nature's fragile balance, a responsibility fraught with peril. A dark shadow flickered across the path, heightening their awareness as a subtle wind whispered warnings. They realized their intrusion might stir forces long dormant and dangerous within the garden. The garden's seasonal shifts became erratic, swaying unpredictably as Mira and Theo pressed further inward. Leaves fell and snow swirled in a disorienting dance around them. Luna's keen instincts led them to an ancient tree etched with carvings mirroring the intricate patterns found on the brass key. The tree stood like a sentinel amid the chaos. With careful precision, Mira inserted the key into a hollow carved deep into the tree's bark. Instantly, the garden froze as a blanket of snow settled, winter's icy stillness wrapping the landscape. Then swirling autumn leaves erupted around them in a sudden whirlwind, blurring vision and obscuring the path ahead. The air thickened with uncertainty and encroaching shadows. Theo spotted faint footprints that didn't belong to any of them, their origins unknown but undeniably close. The sense of unseen presence grew stronger, threading tension through the chilled air. A distant, haunting melody drifted on the wind, drawing Mira toward a shimmering pond now adorned with delicate ice flowers. The ethereal scene beckoned with both wonder and caution. Reaching into the icy water, Mira's touch rippled the surface, revealing transient reflections of past visitors, ghostly figures entwined with the garden's long and secret history. Suddenly, Luna took off, chasing elusive shadows flickering between twisted branches. The cat's movement urged Mira and Theo deeper into the tangled mysteries awaiting them. They soon arrived at a dilapidated greenhouse where vines curled in chaotic, unnatural patterns. The air inside was thick and humid, filled with the scent of earth and something faintly unsettling. Within the greenhouse, strange fruits hung from gnarled